Hi, sup everybody, my name is Lone Wolf, and my state report is on Arizona. On the cover, I decided to keep things simple, and I wanted to put a few things that represented Arizona, like the flag in the form of the state, and a cactus because there's a bunch of desert and stuff, and cowboy hat because Arizona could be known as the Wild West, and of course Arizona tea flower sort of thing. And so on the next page I have the table of contents, including introduction, history, geography, climate, economy, conclusion, appendix, and bibliography. And so the first thing, of course, is the introduction, amazing Arizona. Of course you could visit Grand Canyon because that's one of its main attractions, or you could go to the state parks because they have a lot of those, or visit a Native American reservation because Arizona has the highest number of Native American reservations in the whole entire United States. So just wanted to point that out. This one is flashback to the past, which obviously means history. And Arizona was basically claimed by Mexico and Spain, so that's pretty much all it's about. And like the first Spaniards and the Native Americans fighting back, because the first Spaniards wanted to claim Native American land, so they were fighting, and there was this whole thing called Indian War, and my computer did something weird with the font and layout, so don't blame me for that. And I have quite a long history, and it all finishes with a timeline for the history section. I start at people first arrive in Arizona, and then I go on to when Arizona officially became the 48th state. And over here is just the flag and the state bird, cactus red, and the seal and the state snake. And that's pretty much it for the history part. And this one is geography. And it talks about political geography and physical geography. So Arizona set a record because it has the most people living in its capital, Phoenix, in the whole entire United States, which is kind of surprising because it doesn't have that many people in it. So yeah, so I think most of the people live in Phoenix or some other major town like Tucson, and they have most of it. Moving on to the geography sort of thing, most of it is just desert, which is why most people don't live in it, because who wants to live in a hot desert where there are mosquitoes and flies and stuff? Ew. Anyways, and it just, and in the middle here tells you about which states it's bordered by, and it's bordered by like Mexico, Colorado, Utah, things like that. So, and here is the geography map, which is Arizona topography. And the red areas means that it's higher than the rest. So over here, this portion is desert, and it's lowland with cactuses and tumbleweeds and stuff. And over here is a higher place. And I think this area is where most people live, on about moderate land, normal land. And that's the topography. And this is climate. Obviously, since Arizona is a desert, it's bound to be hot there. And the lowest temperature was minus 40 degrees, which is kind of surprising for desert and stuff, because normally you'd expect it to be high. And it just talks about like how the land affects climate and what the normal temperatures are, normal averages. So that's that. And then of course there has to be a map here about weather and climate. The red is red can go up to 75 degrees, and the blue just stays kind of moderate. So this is the coldest temperature it can go to is 37 degrees Fahrenheit, and the highest is 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's kind of hot weather over there, like I said a lot of times. And the next one is economy, and Arizona makes most of its money off things like lawyers, school, like teachers and things. And agriculture makes up a little bit too, and it talks about that here. So, but it brings in a lot of money, even though it's really, the percentage is really small. And some people work at big name companies such as Chase, Bank of America, things like that, and Walmart. So that's economy, and this area talks about the big name companies, blah blah blah. And here's economy map, which just shows like these are cattle, and there's a little bit of mining there. They mine for gold, silver, and copper. And so that is economy, all of the economy. And this over here means non-agricultural land. You can't grow anything there. It's basically like nothing, nada over there. And so that's economy. And I think the next one is conclusion. And and then for this one I decided to take the point of view from like a tour guide or something, flight attendant, I don't know. And so the conclusion is based on that. And for the last thing, I decided to do the flag of Arizona because why not? And the very last thing, of course, is bibliography, and that's pretty much my whole state report.